Yo, what's going on guys? It's Cynical, and today for you guys I have an absolutely amazing project to share with you guys today. So in case you guys don't know, there has been a Crash Bandicoot project that has gathered a ton of attention since January 1st of this year. Now, a user that goes by the name of Anisotropic is currently making Crash Bandicoot, sort of like a Crash Bandicoot sort of, I suppose you could say like remake on the Unreal Engine 4. Now, I actually got in contact with Anisotropic. I asked him about his project, what his kind of thoughts are, what he aims to do with this project, what inspired him, and of course I obviously did ask if I could feature his project here on the channel. He got back to me, he told me a ton of information about this awesome project that he is doing for Crash Bandicoot. And of course, he has given me permission to feature his project here on the channel. So very big shout out to Anisotropic. His channel will be in the description below. I suggest that if you guys are interested in what is going on in this video right here, definitely head over to his channel. Hit that subscribe button on his channel, show him some support. He's like constantly getting out these different updates to do with this project right here. Now, of course, you guys will know that through kind of the time of my channel, I've released a couple of different videos talking about Crash Bandicoot and fan-made projects for it. Specifically talking about this project right here, and the fact that this guy who made this project is now currently in the works of doing a full Crash Bandicoot 1 remake type thing for 2016. Now, while that's all awesome and stuff, we actually have never seen a full kind of, I suppose you could say, next-gen look at like Crash Bandicoot in sort of the traditional gameplay sense. We've only kind of seen like different level designs and stuff themed around Crash in sort of like a showcasing perspective. The reason why Anisotropic has actually gathered so much attention is because of the fact that he has gone ahead and he's remade a level from Crash 3 and put it basically into the Unreal 4 engine, obviously using updated textures and absolutely everything. He's done all the animations and effects and all that himself, and using the different resources that of course the Unreal Engine 4 provides him with. But this right here looks pretty close to what a normal Crash game would look, just in a next sort of generation sense. Of course, it's pretty clear to see that there are quite a few different things that do need touching up to do with the animations, the details, and whatnot. But what we have to keep in mind is this is currently a work in progress. And of course, this project right here is running on the Unreal Engine 4, the exact same engine as Kingdom Hearts 3. And I'm only mentioning that due to the fact that, of course, most people who watch my channel are interested in Kingdom Hearts. But I have to say, though, I am extremely impressed with what Anisotropic is actually doing with this project. I mean, I've been wanting Crash Bandicoot to return now since, you know, ever since, like, it died off. Ever since, really, Activision gained control of it. The games that actually ended up releasing for Crash after, you know, Crash Team Racing for PS1 were not too bad. You know, Wrath of Cortex for me I felt was a pretty good game. It felt a little bit different, but it's still to the point, you know, it kept that kind of traditional Crash Bandicoot feel, only it was on the PlayStation 2. Twinsanity also wasn't too bad, but then again you could see in Twinsanity that Crash Bandicoot was definitely veering off in a different direction. But this right here is the complete classic style of Crash Bandicoot, and this is exactly what fans have been begging and asking for so many years now. Now, I actually do have some information from Anisotropic that he gave to me to share with you guys today, so let's jump into that. So this is what he said to me. Firstly, as you know, rebuilding all of these 25+5 maps from Crash Bandicoot 3 is not a one-man job. I'm all alone on this project and working on 5 hours per day. At the beginning, my purpose was just remaking my favorite map, Tomb Waiter, to improve myself on Unreal Engine 4. My video just got 200,000 plus views, and I have started to think about remaking more maps. My final decision is working on 5 different maps from different warp zones, plus the warp room for connecting those maps. It will be like a mini Crash Bandicoot 3. So, like he mentioned in this little paragraph, he is completely working on this by himself. He's not part of any sort of studio, there's not multiple people in one room working on this project. It is entirely him. He is also currently studying at school as well, so like he mentioned, he only gets 5 hours per day, but even 5 hours per day, that is dedication, especially when there is, like from what I know so far, no funding or anything towards that going to him. Because of the fact that remaking all of these maps from Crash 3 would of course take him a very long time, his current goals are to make 5 maps from 5 different warp zones from Crash Bandicoot 3, all remade in Unreal Engine 4, so that is kind of, you know, like next generation, it's got that updated feel, and of course he mentioned that he is going to be making a warp room for it, similar to like, of course, the warp rooms from Crash Bandicoot 3, so that you start off in the warp room, and then you have all 5 of those levels that he remade in the Unreal Engine 4. Currently, that is what he is creating. Now, he also talked about releasing this project as well. He said, about releasing the game, I don't have any opinion about copyrights of Crash Bandicoot 3. I will contact with the copyright owner as soon as possible, and I will not release the game before doing that. I do actually believe that Anisotropic is actually from a different country, so his English isn't completely on point, but you can definitely see what he's getting at. So doing fan-made projects and stuff like that can actually be pretty dodgy sometimes, for the main point being that if you actually end up releasing a somewhat of a very, very nice looking and, you know, attention-filled kind of fan project that a lot of people are interested in, sometimes the copyright owners of that kind of fan project that you're making, if it gathers enough attention, sometimes the copyright owners can actually jump onto you about that sort of stuff and take your project down. This exact situation actually ended up happening, I believe, with Chadtronic. He was making, or remaking, Super Mario 64 in HD, and that project gathered so much attention, he ended up getting over 1 million views on his Super Mario 64 HD video. He ended up releasing a sort of demo for the public to kind of play, and Nintendo ended up taking his project down as he was, you know, invading copyright regulations and different restrictions. So Anisotropic will not be releasing this project once he eventually does finish it until he actually gets some sort of okay from Activision. And this is ultimately what makes me like so damn sad. Activision currently are the ones who have the rights to Crash Bandicoot, as you guys would know. And honestly speaking, it's Activision. I cannot see Activision actually allowing this user right here to actually release this fan project. I mean, maybe Anisotropic can like work something out. I really don't know. But at the end of the day, it is Activision. And from kind of what I'm seeing it as, I really don't think Activision would actually allow this kind of stuff. But who really knows? That's really just my 2 cents. Honestly, I hope that the outcome turns out to be that he can release this, because this is definitely, without a doubt, like the best Crash Bandicoot fan project that I have seen so far. So many different gaming outlets on the internet have reported about this, so I don't know if you guys actually know about this project or not, but I thought I would definitely feature it here on the channel and get in contact with Anisotropic to get a bit of information and stuff like that about the project that he is currently doing. Anyway guys, like I mentioned, be sure to check out Anisotropic if you are definitely interested in this Crash Bandicoot project. I'll put his channel in the description below and you can go check him out from there. Otherwise guys, I've been Cynical. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video, and until next time guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.